for the useless news.
Useless news.
Right here on the Big Dumb Fun Show. Venkman reporting.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Venkman from the Big Dumb Fun Show. Joining me tonight, Aaron Gnerk and Rena Mehta. As always, brought to you by the fine folks at Uncle Rusty's Pure Pork Salsa. Let's start it off with a little bad parenting, shall we? A bunch of kids driving around, shooting out car windows with BB guns would be bad enough, but when the kids are being drove around by their own mother, it's just plain twisted. That's right.
Mom, can you give me a ride down to the store and back? And then could we just spin around the block a couple times with my friends?
Bring your Red
Is
Ryder.
the mom on some kind of drugs or something?
The 43-year-old mom, Susan Becker of Eastport, New York, was charged this weekend with buying BB guns, then driving her 13-year-old and son and 15-year-old daughter and another 15-year-old boy around the area, encouraging them to shoot out windows of random vehicles in the area and also encouraging them to damage other folks' property.
You're going to shoot these windows out with this BB gun, and you're going to like it.
The damage they did, according to CBS, police are investigating more than 60 incidents of cars damaged by BB guns in just the past 2 weeks. 60 incidents
Is
of
she
cars.
just a moron? What made her think that was okay?
One man who lost a garage window to a BB gun told the station Crazy Mom who would instruct their children to do that. What I don't understand is I've been shooting BBs. I was, believe it or not, a young boy with a BB gun. I don't recall being able to shoot out any glass or anything with a BB gun. What are they? Maybe a 22.
Did you have the pump action BB gun?
I did.
Where you
I
could give it
wonder-
extra pump?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if they were paintball.
In fact, often my mom would yell at me upstairs because I was just really, really wanting to shoot that gun.
And she'd hear you in your room pumping up your BB gun?
That's what I was doing.
That's what you told her?
That's what I told her.
Jeff,
And then she'd hear it go off?
how dare you, Jeff? You're grounded.
Sometimes she would
I
hear it
would-
go off.
I had a BB gun,
Yeah.
but mine had a spring on it. So it was like almost like a shotgun, like, and you'd shoot it.
I don't own
Oh,
any
And
guns.
I could shoot a pop bottle and break it.
I don't-
Really? With a BB gun?
With a
Maybe
BB gun.
like a stronger
I was
pellet
killing birds
gun.
on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. You were not.
I was. It was sad.
I've
when I
shot
thought
a few
about it
guns
later.
in my lifetime.
Were
BB
you a
guns?
young boy?
I used to be a tomboy.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't
you shot BB guns?
I didn't shoot guns. I wanted to be a boy. I thought I was a boy. I wore Massimo.
You hear the story about the classy dude reportedly used his infant son as a shield in a police standoff. That'll do it. A good litmus test to see if you're cut for fatherhood. Have you ever used your child as a human shield?
Nope, don't have one.
It looks like Raleigh Reynolds of Oregon has, fleeing from the scene of alleged burglary on Saturday. Reynolds reportedly barricaded himself in a house and refused to leave as police surrounded him. Eventually, cops say he came out of the house holding a baby in front of him. Don't tase me, bro!
Was that his baby?
I will drop
or
this baby!
Somebody else's baby.
It was later to be revealed that it was his 7-month-old son. Police say that he positioned the child as a shield between himself and the deputies. Really, I'm thinking this is just smart.
I know. I don't have a baby, but I do have some co-hosts.
Why is that smart? That's stupid.
Nobody's going to shoot you while holding a baby in front of you. I mean,
gotta
this
have-
is smart. He used the baby as
Yeah,
a
but
shield.
now he's going to get in trouble for, like, kid endangerment.
Hey, the
or
guy's going to
something.
jail
Child
anyway.
endangerment?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What's child endangerment over another?
Listen, you're the cop that shot the kid. I just held him out there.
Yeah, nobody wants to be that cop that accidentally shot a baby. But I did get the perp, didn't I?
But how does that work? He's holding the baby in front of him. He's making his way, say, to his car.
Yeah.
Let me tell
And then
you,
he's
Here we
got
go, got
to
a baby,
open
got a
the
baby.
door.
a 7-month baby is not going to protect your whole body. I mean, they can still aim at your leg or your cankle.
Yeah, they're not even going to attempt to shoot a guy while he's holding
He
a
might
baby.
fall on the baby.
Especially if it's a burglary suspect. I mean, come on.
What was he doing?
Burglary.
shoot the guy.
He was a burgle.
He
He
was
had burgled something.
Something else, not
Have
this
Superman
house.
back
No.
there to catch the baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's our honor to present to you
Maybe
the
his-
worst father in the world.
Maybe the mom was busy driving the other kids around shooting windows out with BB guns.
Oh, man. Have you ever done this? Wanted to call the police on your parents? In Vero Beach, Florida, Vincent Valvo, a 19-year-old Florida man, was arrested for calling 911 twice to complain that he didn't like how his mother was talking to him. I can only imagine what would happen if I did this with my parents. I remember in such heated arguments with my parents that I'm like, I'm going to call the child abuse hotline. And she's like, I'll dial it for you.
That's what my mom did. I
Yeah.
never pulled the police stump, but my sister did.
Yeah.
And my mom said, let's call them.
Let's
I'll
do
talk
it.
to them.
Let's see what happens.
Bye. Have
Yeah.
fun.
Maybe they'll take my side of the argument.
Yeah. It is not considered an acceptable use of 911 unless your mother is really behaving badly, like, encouraging you to fire BB guns at neighbors or using you as a human shield. Police arrested the kid outside of his home at 4:30 a.m. on April 11th after he made a second phone call to 911. In both calls, he reportedly complained about his mother, and he was warned after the first call about penalties for repeatedly calling 911 for a non-emergency. They gave him the old one warning.
My 16-year-old brother sat in a police car.
That's a titillating story.
No, I can tell you, he was leaving his friend's house, and instead of waiting for me to come pick him up, he thought it would be funny to just walk on the street, so I guess police saw him, and it was after curfew. My brother's way of escaping the police was hiding behind a tree,
Ooh.
and his bright red shoes
Yeah.
showing.
Very nice. And what's not working is that he's slightly brown, right?
Oh, he's
so,
caramel.
Yeah, police are going to just pull him over in a
Well,
heartbeat.
It was funny because they finally got him, and my brother surrendered, and then he sat in the
Surrendered?
police car, and I'm sitting here driving, and I go,
See, he should have used a baby as a human shield. That's what he should have done.
should've-
He should have not been wearing those big red clown shoes.
I know.
Police say that he smelled of alcohol when they arrived. This is Valvo from Vero Beach, Florida, not your brother. He was released from jail on April 11th after posting a $500 bond and is scheduled to appear in court in May. We'll have to make sure we keep touch on
You
this
said
story.
he was
Hello,
11?
Mom.
Yeah.
I may bail. I'm just wondering, can you come down to the station and pick me up?
You said an 11-year-old
No, he's
was
no, he's
drunk?
19 years
Oh.
old. 19 years old, which in Florida is plenty old enough to drink. There's no word on what
You
his
mean
mom
Mexico?
said that inspired him to call 911. But I have an idea. He's a 19-year-old that's drunk. What do you think his mom said? Do we got time for one more, Gnurr?
You're grounded!
West Ashley, South Carolina. Investigators say a 33-year-old West Ashley man yelled, "I love you, baby," after running over his girlfriend at an apartment complex. That'll do it.
How do you-
One cancels out the other, though.
What do you mean? Ran over his girlfriend.
Well, you see, he ran over his girlfriend and then said, "I love you, baby."
So he murdered her?
Police department
Murder?
charged Charles Baker with criminal domestic violence of a high and aggravated nature. On Friday morning, police responded to an apartment complex on West Chase Drive for an incident involving a truck and a pedestrian. The witness told police that she was outside of her apartment when she heard loud noises coming from the parking lot. According to witnesses, she saw the victim on the ground and a Dodge Ram driven by Baker leaving the parking lot. The witness said as Baker was leaving, he yelled, "I love you, baby," and then sped off.
So
Officers located the 33-year-old victim at her apartment.
Laying
said
in the
that-
parking lot.
She said that he had ran her over with the truck and left. My name is Venkman. Submit your own stories to us via uselessnews@bigdumbfunshow.com, or you can post them on our Facebook account, facebook.com/theuselessnews.
I don't get it.